Hello, friends. Our story today is called The Road to Emmaus. It's a very special story because every time I read it, I see something new in it. Do you know that there are so many different ways to see? And this story is about seeing clearly. You can find it in our Story Bible on page 488 or in your regular Bibles at home in the book of Luke, chapter 24, verses 13 through 35. So recently, I've needed to wear glasses to see more clearly because I need help seeing in the distance and help seeing the fuzzy words on the pages of my Bible. Listen as our friends Nate, Brady, and Lucy reenact the story. Listen for all the ways that the disciples see or fail to see.
3 days after Jesus died, Cleopas and his friend were slowly walking down the road to Emmaus. They were walking slowly because they were very sad.
Why did Jesus have to die?
After a while, a stranger began walking with them. The stranger was really Jesus, but Cleopas and his friend didn't know.
What are you guys talking about?
The men looked at each other.
Are you the only one in town that doesn't know what happened? Jesus was a great teacher. We hoped he was the one that God had promised would save the world, but instead he died on a cross. We took Jesus' body down and put it in a tomb. This morning our friends went to the tomb, but Jesus' body was gone. They said there was an angel there instead. The angel told our friends Jesus is alive, but...
Stop being silly. How many times do you need to hear this? It was God's plan for Jesus to die and become alive again to save the world.
By now, they were almost to Emmaus. Cleopas invited the stranger to stay for dinner. During dinner, the stranger picked up the loaf of bread, broke it, blessed it, and gave each man a piece. All of a sudden, Cleopas and his friends recognized the stranger. It was Jesus. But then Jesus disappeared. Cleopas and his friend jumped up and ran from the room and went to tell the rest of Jesus' disciples that Jesus was really alive. God kept another promise.
It wasn't until Jesus took the bread, broke it, blessed it, and gave it to each of his disciples that they recognized him. This week, around your dinner tables, take some bread, break it, bless it, and give thanks for it, and see how many ways you can remember Jesus. How many stories do you remember about him? And share them. And if you'd like to end with a prayer, there's a prayer I learned a long time ago from a song. Please pray with me. Dear Lord, may we see you more clearly, love you more dearly, and follow you more nearly, day by day. Amen.